RESA TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, we've been talking about the 21st Century Learning Symposium that's coming up at Marysville High School on August 26th. To tell us all about it, my special guest, the Director of Education Services and also the Director of the Symposium from St. Clair County RESA, Dr. Joanne Hopper. And Joanne, earlier this week, you talked about some of the national and international leaders in technology you've brought to the symposium. So who are you bringing in for this year?
Well, this year we're bringing in George Couros. He's from Canada, and I met him through ISTE, the International Society for Technology and Education. He's a blogger, and he became famous just by blogging out there and, connecting with people. And he's coming, and I'm so excited. People heard him at McCall as well, and he was wonderful. They're very excited. And also we have Remy Holden, who is a professor at U of M Flint, and he's actually working on his doctorate at the University of Wisconsin now. He does a lot digitally. So he's going to be bringing, he is into a lot of research on 21st century issues, and he's going to be bringing a lens about place-based learning, which is one of our focus areas with our business partnership and trying to build business partnerships in the community where kids can go out and connect their classroom learning with their world.
One thing you just mentioned, too, about trying to come up with what is 21st century learning. Have you come up with a good definition for that yet? Or do we have one in our county?
Well, we're just looking at trying to create opportunities for kids to problem solve and to collaborate and to be creative and design things. And we're trying to move design thinking into teacher instruction that we're using. We're starting an innovation group this year, a network of teachers. And so as we move to help kids create more and think about their learning more instead of rote memorization and regurgitation, that's the kind of learner that we're trying to prepare for the 21st century.
I hear a lot of people, too, talking about the use of technology is kind of dumbing down our kids. They don't have to read as well. They don't have to write as well. But I really think it really ramps it up, doesn't it, because of the thinking that they have to do and the ability to communicate well.
I think the problem solving that kids have to do in gaming, and gaming is a big field that's going to be an open area for exploration in solving problems through games. There's a whole science and psychology behind that as well. And so that kids have to learn how to do that well. I don't know so much about whether it's going to replace reading and writing in the classroom. I don't think, of course not, it's going to. But the rote memory skills, too, that you need to know for math facts and things are emphasized in games. So that's really helping kids learn.
And when you talk about gaming, we're not just talking about playing the video games that we associate with gaming. There's a lot of more to it more learning to it as well, isn't there?
There is, and Remy is studying game theory. Actually, our second presenter, our EndNote presenter, and there's a lot of it's kind of a new emerging field. Actually, something that I'm very interested in learning more about myself. But I heard one of the seminal gaming psychologists last summer at ISTE, and there's just a lot going on in that field.
More tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.